Okay, so I think a lot of people listening are probably asking themselves this question. Is college actually worth it these days?
Hmm. It's a huge question, and that's really what we're diving into today, looking at, the different sides of this argument.
Yeah, because you hear both, right? Is it this golden ticket or is it more of a debt trap?
Exactly. That's the tension. We've gone through some material, basically a script exploring exactly this, trying to pull out the key insights.
So our mission here is just to unpack that, lay out the arguments we found.
Right. Let's start with the scam perspective, as some people frame it.
Okay. And there's a pretty stark statistic right off the bat.
Mhm.
The average 35-year-old holds, what, something like $42,600 in student loan debt?
Yeah, $42,600, and that number hits even harder when you look back historically.
How so?
Well, back in, say, 1970, the inflation-adjusted cost was around $2,700 a year. Now it averages over $42,000.
Wow. That's a massive difference. Just huge.
It really is. And then there's this whole thing about credential inflation.
Ah, right. I saw that mentioned. The idea that jobs suddenly require a degree, even if, the people currently doing the job don't have one.
Precisely. The example given was dental hygienists in some cases. You need the paper, but is the job fundamentally different, or is it just a
Yeah. A
filter?
screening mechanism, yeah. And that ties into the pressure, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially for those top schools.
Oh, definitely. You look at a place like Harvard admitting maybe 4% of applicants. The competition is just intense.
And that pressure can lead to extreme situations, like that big admissions bribery scandal a while back. People paying $500,000.
Right, 500K, it really underscores the lengths people feel they need to go to and, well, the perceived unfairness of it all for many.
But, okay, that's one side. The sources also presented the counterargument, didn't they? That college isn't just one thing.
Exactly, that's the stepping stone view. It emphasizes that higher education is diverse. There isn't just one path.
So thinking beyond the expensive four-year university.
Yeah, things like community colleges, they can be a much more affordable route. And also, uh, micro-credentials are popping up everywhere now.
Focus skills for specific jobs, right?
Mm-hmm. Targeted learning. And, one expert in the material made a good point, saying that even if a traditional degree isn't always necessary, dismissing all of higher ed ignores its potential.
Its transformative power was the phrase used.
That's the one. It can offer real growth, personally and professionally, for the right person in the right program.
So it sounds like the big takeaway is, well, there's no simple answer. It's not just good or bad.
Absolutely not. It's incredibly nuanced. What really matters are the individual choices someone makes.
Like what you actually study.
Yes, what you study, where you choose to study it, and maybe most importantly, why you're going in the first place. What are your goals?
And getting that calculation wrong. Well, that ties back to the debt issue, right? The $1.7 trillion student debt crisis we hear about.
Precisely. Making an uninformed choice, or maybe going for the wrong reasons, can have really serious long-term financial consequences. It's not a decision to take lightly.
It really highlights the need for careful thought, weighing the benefits against those very real costs and risks.
Yeah, definitely.
So maybe a final thought for people mulling this over. Given all this, the costs, the debt, the changing job market,
Mm-hmm.
is it worth asking if the systems we have, the ones pushing towards certain educational paths, are really serving everyone best anymore? Maybe it's time to really look harder at all the other ways to gain knowledge and skills beyond just that traditional degree.
That's a powerful question to consider, especially with the economic realities we've just discussed. What are all the pathways available now?